All right, this time I'm trying the mic on the computer, not the external mic. So you guys tell me if it's any better or worse or whatever. We'll see how it goes. Derek, is that any better? That's just the computer microphone. Better so far? Okay, good. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, Crappie Mike. So it looks like the guys aren't slaying the numbers on the rockfish locally. Thanks, Kevin. Newport only had 25 rockfish today, and Davies didn't even go rock fishing. They went straight for sculpin. They had 120 sculpin. So San Pedro did okay. They had 50 rockfish and only 21 salmon grouper, and they had 20 red snapper. Marina Del Rey killed at almost 300 rockfish. So. All right, good. I'm better. You guys hear me better. I don't know if it's the external mic or it's just my Wi-Fi. I think my Wi-Fi is just terrible. So we'll see. Okay. Okay, good. Rodney, what ounce jigs do you recommend for yo-yoing locally? So are you talking rock fishing or yellowtail? So it's yellowtail, it's going to probably be like a 4 ounce. And if it's going to be, deep water rockfish, it's probably going to be 10 ounce. I sound like Sinatra. It must be the hot tea. Here's my hot tea. You guys see it? Oh. Okay. What other questions are on here? Rocket Dog, hello. Abraham, hello. Real Team 6. Any trips out of San Diego this year? Yes. We have at least 3, maybe 4 trips out of San Diego this year. We're going to be on a boat that we haven't ever been on before, the Malihini. And then I'm just waiting to get the dates locked in on some of the other boats that we go on, like the Excalibur and the Legend. They're fixing up the boats. They're doing a lot of work on those boats right now. I'm not sure which one, if it's the Legend or the Excalibur, is getting a larger new fish hole so they can put 300-pound tunas in there, no problem. So that's what is going on there. So they said next week we can pick out dates. Jeff says, what would you recommend for fishing the harbor in a small John boat? Yeah, if you're going to fish inside the harbor, like inside like Marina Del Rey or Alamitos Bay or something like that, you can use, a small boat will work great like that. And, something like a stick bait, like this, get it loose, will work out good for the spotted bay bass. Something like this, and a smaller one too. And then a bucktail, you never go wrong with a bucktail, bouncing it close to the pilings and stuff. And little crankbaits, little crankbaits like this will work out fine. You just work it right along the edges of the pilings and stuff, and be surprised how good it works. Okay. Chris, do you recommend a bait casting or conventional reel for surface irons. You can use both. If you use, low profile reel, that'll work out good. A regular conventional is what we've always used. I mean, this was what I used for many, many years, was just a Jigmaster Pen 500. Worked out fine. Now I'm using my Lexas and my Komodas for that kind of stuff. It works out good. Tim, did you hear increasing boat registration fees? Yeah. I guarantee you, after this COVID thing, all the fees in the state are going up. I don't care what it is. If it's your dog license or whatever it is, every fee is going to be going up. I mean, they're throwing money at people and stuff, so they got to cover it somehow. Greg S., are your 6-ounce bucktails still available? Can't find them. Go to my website. You can find them there. There's might be 1 or 2 colors we're out of right now, and we're having a hard time getting them replaced just because of what's going on in China. They're having a hard time getting stuff. So you can go on my website. With the HD models, we have all those in stock. I know that. We have those in 1 ounce. Was it 1 ounce, 4 ounce, 1 ounce, 2 ounce, and 4 ounce? So all those are in stock. But the regular bucktail, you should be able to find those, no problem. Yeah, you can just go on my website and order those. And here's that. Yeah, if you can't find them in the stores, a couple of stores just place big orders, like Island Tackle. They'll be having a huge supply of them. Rusty Hook has some. The Longfin should have some 6 ounces, so you can find them there. Ryan, hey Dan, do you know anyone? Oh, what does it say? Ryan says, hey Dan, I don't know if anyone is from the Bay Area, but if you are just wanted to say that the sturgeon bite, it's cool. Ryan, are you a guide up there, up in the Bay Area? Let me know if you're a guide up there. So he says they're averaging 3 to 5 sturgeon right now a trip. That's pretty awesome. Aaron, hello. Aaron's welcoming you to Storage Wars. Yeah, today's Thursday, so we will be having a raffle. So in today's raffle, we're going to do a baitcaster reel, like the same reel we did last week that Kevin donated. And we have a Shimano reel. Yeah, Shimano spinning reel. So we'll do that. We'll do those 2 at the end. And then these are the raffle prizes. If any of you want to get into the raffle prizes, you can do that. And Jamie, thank you very much. Doug, do you sell bucktails for lingcod? Yeah. The 6 ounce works really good in the deeper water. The smaller ones, like the 4 ounce, if you're up in Northern Cal and you're fishing in less than 100 feet, then you can use like the 4 ounce. But what's funny is the last 2 lingcod I caught up in the Bay Area, I was only fishing a 1 ounce in double dropper loop rigs. And the skippers of the area were fishing, there was no lingcod. And I caught my limited lingcod. Got my 2 lingcod there. The other thing you can do with the bucktails is if you're going to drop them in dropper loops, get the HD models for the lingcod. And it's got that big 8/0 hook. So you can put a strip of mackerel or a squid on there and pulsate this down there, and you'll get the big lingcod on that too. Okay. Crappie Mike, Dan, how long is your leader for braid to fluoro? How long is your leader from braid to fluoro? Are you talking like calico bass or tuna fishing? So if I'm tuna fishing, I'm putting 75 to 100 yards of mono before the fluoro after the braid. So just to let you know. If I'm fishing in, heavy kelp just for calicos, like a kelp cutter rig, then I only use half the length of my rod. Hunter, what's a good size rod and reel combo for 3/4 day rockfish? 3/4 day rockfish, if they're only going to fish water 200 feet deep or so, you can use a level one, like a 400 size reel will work fine. Even a jig master like this will work fine with a medium action heavy rod. Something doesn't bend too much. That'll work fine. If you start, the problem is some of the boats like the Victory, I heard fish some 600-foot spots this week. And if you're going to do that, you're going to need much bigger stuff. 600 feet, you're going to want a reel like this with the power handle. If you're going to go 600 feet, you want something like this. You want to be prepared for it. Or buy an electric reel. Electric reel will work. But in that shallower water stuff, like I said, a jig master will work, or even one of these Alexa will work. And when you get these, make sure you get the one like this one with the power handle. Okay. I like the level one, so you don't have to mess around with it. Works out really nice. 50-pound Spectre is all you need on this. So you get plenty of line on there. Okay. Oh, what else is here? Yeah, Rocky Dog, join us on the Ballahini. That'd be awesome. Hello, Kobe. Best thresher bait. My best bait for threshers has always been mackerel. I've used mackerel. Yeah, Jeff. So it is the Excalibur. Okay. I knew it was one of those boats. I didn't know which boat he was working on, but he told me he was adding that in there. All right, let me get some tickets going here. April, I heard you walk in here a couple of times. Come say hi. All right, so AIM, Jamie. And all right, cool. Some of you are already going to come out and join me on the Malahini. That's good. All right, Jamie. So tomorrow you're going to be on the Native Sun. I will be out tomorrow on my boat. I have a charter taking 4 guys out who've never fished before. So that should be fun. Rayman, thank you. Let's see, I think I saw a couple more. Okay, what else is here? Loyal little end. Can you tell us the story on why I don't use Shimano products? I just haven't had much luck talking to them. Even just getting meetings with them. So people that are nice to me, I use their products. And for the longest time, I just used Penn and Shakespeare because for like 20 years they were sponsors of mine. But ever since all the mergers and all that happened, I didn't. The new conglomerates that own them, Don't know me. Real Team 6. Do you still have cooking sauces? No, we don't have cooking sauces. Sorry. Ever since we lost Pavilions and Rouse, we stopped making them. They got a new distributor. A new distributor didn't want to work with me, so we don't make them anymore. Fish Killer, what surface irons, Dan, have you personally caught the most yellowtail on? The two brands I use all the time are the Magic Metals, and in the early years, I used to use a lot of tatties. So I've caught quite a few in tatties and Magic Metals. This is the MM5. This is what I caught all my yellows in the last 3 years on, has been this. I don't mean like all my yellows that I've ever caught, but yellows on a jig. Those are the ones I've caught them on. Hey, Jamie, thank you. Another ticket. And Chris. Thank you, Chris. Let's see what other questions. Chris, how do we buy a raffle ticket? You just bought one. That's the super chat. So when you do a super chat over $3, you get into the drawing. And these are the drawings here. And then we are going to do a auction at the end. And we have 2 reels. And this money goes to Youth Foundation, my Youth Foundation, because we can't have any swap meets or any fundraisers right now. So we're going to be raffling off these 2 items. Not raffling, but kind of like auctioning them off. So we'll do that at the end. Yeah, I have a trip on Sunday. Terry's going. Eric, I think Eric is in here today. Eric will be there. And we have 1 spot available. So if anyone's interested in joining us, we have 1 spot available for Sunday. I'm supposed to have a charter for Saturday too, but I'm waiting for them to confirm it, make their deposit. But here's the one for Sunday. There's 1 spot available. It's $175, and there'll only be 4 people on the boat. Right now we have 3, and like I said, we have room for 1 more. So if you'd like to join me. Ken, where can we buy tickets for your Gale Force charters? Okay, so there's 2 trips on the Gale, 2 different types of trips on the Gale Force. The first trip I'm going to have on the Gale Force will be the first Sunday in May. That trip will be filmed for TV, and that trip hasn't been posted on my website yet. We're still probably, I don't know, a week away from posting the trips. I was trying to get with the owner of the Legend and the Excalibur Chuck first before I posted them, but if it takes longer than Wednesday or Thursday, I probably will just go ahead and post the trips for you guys because everybody's asking. So here is the one I'm posting right now that I just put the link on. That's the one for May 20th. So if you want to join me on May 20th, that's the one there. Okay. Let me see if I'm missing anything. What's my thoughts on lobster fishing? If you spent time at Catalina and you put in your time, you caught lobsters this year. Locally, it's been really slow. Out of Long Beach, it's been really slow. And yes, people are catching a lobster here and there, but it's nothing like it was like 2 years ago. Quite a few lobsters, but this year wasn't that good locally. I don't know if the water's too warm or what the deal is. Yeah, if you guys don't know what a super chat is, it's just that $sign down below where you leave a comment. So that's where you do that. All right, so there's the ones for the gale force for May 20th. And again, if you'd like to join me on my private charter for this Sunday, only 4 people, and at least 2 of them are regulars here, Terry and Eric. And here's a link to that one. Like I said, there's only 1 spot left. Okay, I missed a couple of Raffle buys. Let me try to catch all these. Okay, Fish Killer, thank you very much. Guys, if I don't mention your question, put it up again just because I get caught up on some of the farther ones and I don't make it all the way down the bottom. Like right now, I'm just seeing Fish Killer bought a super chat. So I'm still off by quite a bit. Thank you, Fish Killer. Salty Girl Fishing. Hello. Jeff, you may be getting some more tuna questions today because I had some people send me emails during the week and were asking about reels for large tuna. So I asked them to come on today and just ask you, or just put the comment out there. So don't be surprised if there's more tuna questions than normal, just to let you know. And thank you for answering those. Would you pin an anchovy or sardine or live squid to a bucktail? Or would you use a hook? So I would normally, if I'm fishing a bucktail by itself, I use a strip of squid. If I'm gonna drop it down for rockfish, then yeah, you could use an anchovy, a sardine, a dead squid, whatever you want to put on there. But what's really nice about that is, you know, say you put a piece of squid on there or a sardine on there, if your bait comes off, that pulsating in the bucktail is still going to get bit. Lots of times when we're fishing in Northern Cal out of Emeryville, we don't even put bait on them. We just fish it straight like this, and that pulsating of the bucktail gets bit. But yeah, you can put some bait on there and just make it easier for you to set the hook on the fish. Tyler, hello, how you doing? Let's see what else. What size, Thomas, what size B52 bucktail should you use for sculpin? Normally 1 ounce in a double dropper loop rig, 1 ounce or even a ½ ounce. If you're fishing like inside on some of the structures, some of the rocks, I'll put a 4 ounce bucktail on the bottom. And then like 3 feet above, I'll put a ½ ounce or a 1 ounce one up here and just use these as my 2 hooks. No weight, just this as my sinker and this above it suspended. And it worked really good, especially on the twilight trips last year. I was catching 2 at a time. It worked out nice. Okay, let me try to catch up to some of the other guys. Oh, there's Joe A gets a ticket from Chris. Joe A. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Jamie, for saying that. Glad you guys enjoyed fishing with me. Yeah, Brent, I agree with you. Malahini is great. The skipper is great. And he's one of the very few minority boat owners in the business. So I want to support him. Been trying to get on boats with them for a while. And I'm glad we're going to film with them this year. Let's see. Vaughn says, when fishing for big yellows, big sea bass, is it true that conventional reel is better than a low profile? I've never had that problem. I've caught some nice sized yellowtail. I've caught 30-pound tuna on my level wine reels, my low profile reels. So I haven't had that problem. if you're fishing for super big fish, if you're fishing for 50-pound white sea bass, 50-pound yellowtail like Guadalupe, yeah, I wouldn't use a low profile reel. But if you're at Catalina, San Clemente, and you're fishing 50 feet, 90 feet of water for school sized tuna, low profile, low profile reel like Alexa or Komodo would be fine. Oh, Lloyd took his new rods out. That's cool. Henry got a ticket. Thank you, Henry. What else? Greg S. Thank you, Greg. April. 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 Here she comes. She can smell the hot dogs. There she is. Slowly creeping in. Working the bait, the chum line. That's all it is of fishing, guys. You take a little piece of bait, and you put it in the chum line, and the fish come up, just like April does. That's how it works. Chunk fishing. Chunk dogging, I guess. Fish killer, Dan. Are all the magic metals pretty similar in shape? Sometimes I buy caddies and salad, but they vary quite a bit. No, they're all the same. The shape of them is all the same. Especially the light jigs are all the same because unlike those guys that use metals, we use a hard plastic. And that's why we're able to put the rattles in them. So I don't know if you've heard the rattles in them. But hear that rattle? And I think it really makes a big difference. I mean, I catch calicos and yellows on them when people can't get bit. Doug, thank you very much. And Edwin, thank you. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but today would have been day 2 of the Fred Hall show. And this is the first time in 35 years I'm not at the Fred Hall show. And later this month will mark 2 years of no Fred Hall Del Mar show. Okay. So Rodney's answering somebody about my charters. Yeah, I pick up the people at Shoreline Village right next to Parker's Lighthouse. There's a marina, there's a dock there that I pay the city to use. Little Oil Little End. Are you sponsored by Daiwa? No, I'm not. That's why I tell you guys about both Daiwa and Akuma. They both work fine. Penn is fine too. I wish I was sponsored by them, but no, I'm not. I talked to them about it, but they don't seem to be interested. Jamie, thank you for all you do the kids. Thank you. Hopefully we can start working with the kids soon now that they're allowing sports teams and all that stuff to compete. So I made a phone call to the park and I haven't heard back yet if they're going to let me open up our kids stuff soon. Let's see. If you guys are asking about the trip for Sunday, it's Sunday out of Long Beach, out of Shoreline Marina, and it's $175, and it's like an extended half-day trip. All right, let me get to the other questions here. Oh, there's Fatty Fishing. Hello. Thanks for posting those pictures of those nice fish you caught on the bucktails. I appreciate that. I don't know if you guys saw on Fatty's Instagram. She posted a couple of nice rodfish she caught on B52 bucktails. And she was using them with the plastic bait on there too. Vaughn, do any companies make bait casters bigger than the 400s? There might be some out there. I just don't know of any. Electric reels are kind of like that. I mean, they're kind of like a low profile reel, but they're big. They're a lot bigger. Let me see. Was it cast it, reel it, fishing? Hello. Yeah, Jamie, if you want to go on the spot, just go to the website and sign up. It's first come, first serve. So I put the link up here a bunch of times. I just put it again. Just go there, sign up, and you can get on the spot. Rodney, what brand of floral do you use? I use like 3 different brands. Whoever has the best price at the time. Let's see. Okay, so Casted Reel is talking about Silverwood. Sounds like he did pretty good there on the trout. Oh, he didn't get any bites. That's not too good. Yeah, was it Samaz? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. Yeah, I think I answered your question already. With the bucktail, I would normally use squid, strip of squid. But when we're up north, they normally have a lot of live anchovies, so I use anchovies for that too. Okay, Tyler's answering some questions. Jeff's answering questions. Jeff Sadden, how do electric reels work? Is it battery operated? I haven't used electric reel, but Jeff, that's here. He can answer that question. He's using electric reels right now for his rock fishing. I know some of them you can plug into your battery system on the boat, and other ones you just charge them. But I don't think you have to carry a battery for them. Tips for jigs for lingcod and Channel Islands. This is what I use a lot for lingcod. 6-ounce B52 bucktail with a large single tail grub. What I am going to try next too is Greg Soaps's new Manus bait, big Manus bait. Put it on the bucktail. That's what it's going to look like. So I'm going to try that. I also use the AA single tail grubs. Those work out really good. Okay, so thank you very much, Nate. So that's the final payment on that reel. 1911, Nate. Thank you very much. Rocket Dog, Dan Gale Force has 6/17/21 on there as a filming trip. No, The trip for 617, that is not a filming trip. That's just me. That's what we're calling like meet and greet trips. So the trip on May 20th is one of those. The trip on June 17th. The trip on July 22nd is one of those. And the trip on August 19th and September 16th. Those are all just going to be like meet and greet trips. I'll be on the boat with you guys. I might even be working the deck, and I'll be helping out wherever I can help out. I might even, I plan to do a little bit of filming with my GoPros and stuff for my YouTube channel, but no, it won't be filmed for TV. Unless we need more episodes, then we'll bring a TV crew, but those trips are basically just like meet and greets. Because so many of you that are here, we always have over 100 people. Right now we have over 100 people, and you guys are always asking when we can get together and fish. So I thought we would do this. We would just do these meet and greet trips so you guys could come out and meet with me and fish with me. So here's a link for the bucktails again. Since we're getting so many bucktail questions. And just let you guys know, all the orders go out on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Okay. And the Alaska trip still has only 4 spots left. Maybe 3 spots now, because I think somebody called in today. But maybe 4 spots. And then our Mexico trip, plenty of room. We have 10 people signed up already, but we can take 50, 60 people down to Mexico. So you guys are welcome to join me on that too. Salty girl fishing. When is the best scenario to switch wire for iron versus? I never use iron. I mean, I never use wire on my jigs. I'm not sure if that's what you're asking. I usually just fish spectra to monofilament when I'm throwing a jig. I don't even use fluorocarbon when I'm throwing a surface jig, you know, like a magic metal light or something like this. I don't use wire. The only time we use wire is when we're fishing for wahoo, you know, like on a longer trip, a 10-day trip or something like that. Hopefully that makes sense. Elmer, Dan, what spin reel would you recommend for rock fishing for a beginner? Pablo, you might want to try using a conventional reel for rock fishing, and you don't have to worry about the backlash because there's no casting. You're just dropping it straight down. So, you know, a regular conventional reel like this, like a Jig Master, for the normal local rock fishing will work out fine. And you can load it up with 65-pound Spectra. You'll have all the line in the world that you need for that. It'll work out fine. Vaughn, what brand grubs do you use on your bucktails? Normally I use double A's, but I am going to try Greg Sucks's new bait, his Sand Manus. I'm going to try this for the lingcod. But I know his friends use it a lot for calico bass fishing too. Very cool. April. Okay. Jamie, that's like your 4th ticket today. Thank you guys. What was it? Panatic. Thank you. And Ron B. Thank you very much. Henry, yeah, I got your super chat a long time ago. I got your super chat. It was a $4 super chat. You were right before Greg S. Yes, I got you. Okay, let's go back to the back. Bo, okay, he's talking to Jeff. Todd, what's your favorite place to fish? And here comes our chum line attack here. I like fishing the islands. Probably my favorite travel destination is the East Cape, and then equally as exciting as Alaska. But the East Cape, I just love it down there. You're in short pants, t-shirt. It's really warm, and there's so many different varieties of fish to catch down there. Lloyd, Dan, did you know you have to pay for your meals at the lodge? No, the meals at the lodge are part of the package. It's room, board, and meals. Which you have to pay for is your air travel. From whatever you're flying from to Ketchikan, and then the resort will help you with your reservation from Ketchikan to the lodge. And I found out that there is no float plane to the lodge. We have to fly into the airport there on the island, which isn't bad. It's only like 5 miles away, 5-6 miles away. So that works out good. Okay, what other questions are here? I like the way you guys are helping each other out with the answers. I appreciate that. So when you guys are fishing deep right now, are you using electric reels? Or are you using 6-aught or 9-aught reels? What are you guys doing? So, was it Samaj? He says he just bought that same exact jig master off me. He wants to know how many reels I have lying around here. At the office, I have a bunch of reels, and here I have a bunch of reels. On my wall behind me, there's some reels. I don't know if you guys can see them up there on top. There's 4 or 5 reels up there. So my other rooms, I have reels like this for decoration. And then in my fishing room, I have a lot of reels. I still have reels in boxes that haven't even been opened up yet. So if I had better internet, I would show you guys more of my fishing room. That honey in my tea tastes so good. God, it's 8 o'clock already. Okay, Jeff, thank you very much for your super chat. Saturn. Sedan. Thank you very much. Kevin, ever fished Hawaii? One time. One time I fished Hawaii. Just went on an open party trip for one day. That's all. Kiwi reacts. Dan, you got my super chat? I don't see it yet. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. I do see it now. Thank you for asking me, Kiwi. Okay. There's your ticket, Kiwi. Yeah, guys, we got over 100 people here, 110 people, and only 60 likes. So can we get more likes, please? And if you're brand new here, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Oh, that honey on the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see all that honey on there. It is so good. because I put too much honey on there. Yes, I have a private charter tomorrow, and then I have another private charter open party trip for Sunday. Like I said, we have one spot left, so if any of you are interested in going, just use that link that I've been posting all night. Here it is again. We can take one more person with us. So Jeff, you plug in your reels? Is that what you do? I'm going to see what cables you need to plug them in so I can do that once I get mine. So Edwin's asking Terry and Fatty if they're going to go on the Gale Force trips. How's my show ratings in Hawaii? I don't know. You know what's surprising me is the number of inquiries I've been getting from Reno. In Reno, we're on a sports channel there, and I don't know, I'm getting 5 to 10 calls a week from people from Reno asking fishing questions. So that's pretty cool. Where's my favorite place to fish? East Cape, like I said, you guys. Catalina, I like that a lot. All the islands work out good. Okay. Let's see what other questions I missed here. Try to catch up. Kevin's talking about that. Let's see what other questions are here. See, Ricky wants to know what kind of fish do I like to target. I really enjoy fishing calico bass, and if the white sea bass and yellowtail are at the island, I like to target those too. Any suggestions on quality 2-speed conventional reels? DJ, I'll let Jeff answer that. He uses a lot of 2-speeds for his big tuna fishing. He does lots of tuna fishing. Kevin just sent me a nice picture with Larry with the big yellowtail he caught on a magic metal jig. That's pretty cool. Aaron's talking to Louie about reels. That's good. Okay. So Louis wants to know, Dan is a Californian 7 foot 9, 30, 80. A good starter rod. It's probably a little too heavy. You want something that you're going to fish for a starter rod for Southern California. You're probably going to fish 25-pound test line. And if you're going to use a low profile reel, you're going to put 50-pound test Spectra on it, and then a top shot of about 75 yards of 25-pound test mono. And if you're going to put that on a California rod, you want a California rod that's rated to fish 25. So a rod that's rated 20 to 30 would be perfect, or a rod even from 20 to 40 would be good. A rod that's rated 30 to 80, that probably means that's a really good rod for 50-pound test line. Yes, you could probably use it for 30, but it's going to be too hard. And yes, you can probably use it for 80, and it's going to be too light. So, whatever that number is in the middle is what that rod's rated for. And for Southern California, even though you guys want to catch a lot of big fish, don't get a rod for 80 hoping to catch a 60, 80-pound fish locally. 25-pound test is what you're going to be fishing most of the time. Lots of times even 20-pound tests. But 25-pound test works out good. We use that all the time for our private charters, and it works out really good. Let's see. How's the weather looking for this weekend? Last time I checked it, it looked pretty good. Let me look for Southern California, for Long Beach area. Saturday, 5 knots of wind, up to 10 knots. A little bit of fog maybe in the morning on Saturday. Sunday looks 5 to 10 knots of wind locally, with a 2 to 4 foot swell. So that's not bad. And then, Monday night it's starting to blow. It's going to get 15 to 20 knots Monday night with a mixed swell 4 feet. I think they're calling for maybe rain for Tuesday or something. So, but Sunday looks good. 10 knot winds. And tomorrow looks really good. 10 knot winds, 4 foot seas. And if it's that, big rolly seas, it's nothing. 4 foot's fine. I don't own an electric reel right now. Supposedly, I have some coming right now from Daiwa, so I don't know. So once I get my electric reels and I try them out, I'll let you guys know. I know Jeff is using electric reels right now in his boat with his clients, and they're fishing that deep stuff. And he says the fishing's been extremely good in that deep water. He's farther south than me, so I won't see. All right, guys. So we're going to do it's already 15 minutes after. Have somebody here from Japan. I thought that was you, Kevin, with the Japanese writing. Is that you? Or is that somebody else, a different Kevin from Japan? Okay, so Kevin's answering. All right, so we have a viewer from Japan, our first time from Japan. Pretty cool. So Kevin Kozai, who's on here, who's my best friend Larry's cousin who passed away. He is answering, what was it? Takadum in Japanese. Pretty cool. All right, April's over here looking for more food. I said I'll take her for a little walk tonight. All right, so let's do the raffle prices, or not the raffle. Let's do the auction items. So first, we're going to do the bass reel. So we'll start this out at $50. It was donated by by Kevin. It was Larry's All Reel. Daiwa, the Team Daiwa reel. So we'll start at $50. Anybody interested? $50. And we'll ship it to you, or you can come by my office and pick it up. So let me know if anyone's interested. And then we're also going to do a spinning reel. This is a Shimano spinning reel. We'll do this one too. So we're going to start this one at 50, this one at 30. And then after that, we'll do the super chat. So if anyone's interested, let me know. So Terry's interested in the bass reel for $50. Okay. Yes. Yeah, and if you guys don't know, these aren't my personal reels. These are donations to my youth foundation. So if you'd rather write a check in for the youth foundation so you can write it off, you can do that. Or you could do your super chat here and I can write you a letter for your tax write-off. So this is for my youth foundation. All right, so right now I have Terry, $50 for the Daiwa. All right, so nobody else is interested. So Terry, you get the reel for $50. And then I will save the Shimano, I guess, for next Thursday. Nobody offered to buy it, so we'll save it for next Thursday. Okay, so Chris is interested in the spinning reel for $30. Okay. All right, I guess nobody else is interested in the spinning reel. So, Chris, thank you very much. And you get it for $30. So you can either mail us a check or you could do the super chat there. Oh, guess not. Salty Girls, $35 for the spinning reel. Okay, so Salty Girl is $35. Any other ones? Terry, whatever you want to do, you can bring a check out on Sunday's trip if you want, or do a super chat, whatever you want to do. If you do the check, then all the money goes straight to the foundation. So that'd be good. That way we don't have to split it with YouTube. All right, Salty Girl. I guess you can have the reel for $35. Nobody else is bidding, so go ahead and let me know if you're going to mail in a check or if you're going to do a super chat here. You can do that. Okay. And then you guys, please email me your address so I can mail you the reels. So there's my email address there. All right, cool. Yeah, I don't know what kind of items you guys wanted to do the auctions for, but yeah, if you want to do some jigs or sinkers and stuff like that, we can do that too. All right, so Salty Girl's going to get the spinning reel for $35, and Terry bought the bass reel for $50. So thank you, ladies, for doing that, and my Youth Foundation really appreciates it. Okay, and like I said, I got room for one more person for Sunday. If anybody would like to sign up, use that link to join me. And if you guys are interested in joining me on a travel trip, we have plenty of room for trips to East Cape. And there's a link there. And that's cool. And thank you from Japan for joining us today. That's pretty cool. All right, guys, let's do this now. And we're going to pick the winner. And the winner goes to Fatty Fishing. Fatty Fishing, you won. So you got more stuff to use from your kayak. So here you go, Fatty Fishing. So Fatty is the winner. It's the first time she's won. Thank you, Fatty. Let me know if you'd like to have me mail it to you, or if you want to stop by the office, because I know you live locally. If you'd like to stop by the office in Cerritos and pick it up, just let me know. We're normally there Tuesdays and Thursdays. All right? So let me know. And then, again, if you guys want me to mail you the stuff, please email me at sport-fishing.com. All right, Terry, so I will see you on Sunday on our private charter, and Eric is here too. Eric, I will see you on Sunday. And like I said, we have one spot left. And I want to thank all you guys for helping each other out, answering each other's questions. I just get kind of lost in here with so many things going on. So we should do that. Yeah, we can do some t-shirts. I'll do that. We can do that. All right, and then let me just put the bucktails one more time since so many of you were asking about bucktails today. You can find them on my website. I don't know if we're going to be getting more bucktails this year because talking to China, because of COVID, there was no hunting season last year. So they don't have the bucktails to make, they can't get the actual tails to make the jigs. So hopefully we'll get some more stuff in there. Salty Girl, was it Salty Girl? How do I do a super chat? Right where the dollar sign is, right where it says say something, you see the dollar sign, you click there and you can do a super chat there. Or if you want, you can just mail me a check to my office and my email address is there. So you can go ahead and mail it there. However you want to do it, just let me know. Okay. And this again is my email address. And guys, if you're interested in private charters, we're going to be booking a bunch of private charters right now for the year. So if there's a certain day that you'd like to go out and come fish with me, and you want to take, a couple of your friends with you, all my private charters are limited to just 4 people. And it'll go really good. And I'll be taking pictures on Sunday, so I'll be posting them on Instagram and all that too during the day. All right, guys. Here, April. April, come get your last hot dog. April. All right, so look for a lot of pictures coming out, guys. I have charters on tomorrow, Friday, and on Sunday, and I might even have a charter on Saturday. So that'll be good. That'll be good. All right. Everybody's saying goodbye to April. Good night to April. Come on, April, come say good night. April. She might be full because I gave her 2 hot dogs today. You gonna come out or are you done? You done making appearances? I guess she's done. And I don't know if you guys saw the video I posted today. I posted a video from the tradition. It was pretty good. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Good night, everybody. Thank you.